Good morning, Brandy. Yes, we are talking about National Drowning Prevention going on with National City's firefighters. We'll talk about, of course, how you can be a part of it with the YMCA. Brandy? Good morning. We're here in National City. We're talking, of course, Drowning Prevention Week. Kids are getting a little tour of a place we don't want to see them in, but they are going to feel comfortable if they have to. When Good Morning San Diego returns right after this.
Well, you can do anything but take me over my blue suede shoes. Let's go, cat.
All right, summer is around the corner. Speaking of flip-flops, so Brad Perry joins us in National City, showing us how to stay safe around the water this morning. Hey, Brad.
Yeah. Good morning. Yeah, we have some of the kids down here from the YMCA here in the South Bay, and it's going across all the different YMCAs, but of course, drowning prevention. And one thing they've done, they brought out the fire department here in National City along with the paramedic here, and this is AMR. Thank you very much, Mr. Jackson. And this is great. We don't want to see these at kids' house and around, but they are needed, and you want the kids to get familiar. And that's one reason why they're in there, so they're not scared when something does happen. They can get inside and show them and introduce them to this.
Right. Of course, we try to prevent things from happening. That's why AMR has teamed up and partnered with the YMCA to get the message out. So kids are afraid when the ambulance shows up. They're also afraid when anybody with a uniform shows up. They think we're going to hurt them, but sometimes they're not awake. So the preventive thing that we want to do is to make the adults aware that they need to pay attention when they're around the pool or around the water, because they don't pay attention. Kids drown when there's a whole bunch of adults around a pool.
Yeah.
And they're inattentive.
You said it right there, and it was very interesting, too. You were asking some of the kids, too, about swimming alone. That's something you want to prevent the kids, too, from doing.
Yes, kids should not ever swim alone. I don't care if they believe they're the best swimmer in the whole world. They should never swim alone. There should always be a partner swimmer. There should always be an adult there to supervise them.
Very important. And of course, it's very important to National City with this going on here, especially since we're right here in the Aquatic Center. Mayor, you're very proud of this area. It's expanding, it's great. But of course, you know, families come down here and you want them to be safe.
Well, that's exactly it. I mean, you know, our city, we got 3.2 miles of bayfront, and yet we've never had waterfront access. And so, you know, as far as water safety, it's important enough. Just, I mean, swimming pools, things on that line, or going to the beach. But now we have this, we have more access for our young people to actually get in the water. It becomes just that much more important.
Yeah, and this aquatic center is beautiful, and it's expanding, and you're very happy. They have kayaking going out here. People come and launching their boats and stuff, and you want people to be safe when they come down here.
Right. Yeah, this has become, you know, very much a family place to be, and so we want families to be safe.
And of course, we were talking to the fire department again. People need to realize that you got to watch kids around the water.
That is absolutely correct. And with spring break just around the corner, I know it's so easy to just get caught up with the family, a barbecue, but make sure that you have somebody on water watch. That's the biggest thing, is make sure somebody's supervising. And as Mr. Jackson said, do a buddy system. Yeah. Once one kid goes in the water, let him have a buddy when he comes out, so at least they're also watching themselves and helping out. And another thing that can really help too, if just one person in the family knows CPR, you can go through the American Red Cross, the American Heart Association, even your local YMCA, you can take CPR classes, so that can help tremendously.
Yeah, very important. When we come back, we're also going to talk to them about some of the things you need to do. Maybe if you have a child that is in trouble, some things you can do before they arrive to help, of course, save that child or that adult and everything. So we'll be talking about that coming up. But it's drowning prevention going on here, and thanks to the YMCA, Brandy. And when we come back, we're also going to talk to Mr. Wilson right there. Show Mr. Wilson's face. Very important part to this fire department right there. There he is. All right, Brandy?
All right, Brad, thanks so much for that.